The emerging feeling economy. People everywhere are seeking to express emotion more quickly and efficiently. Consumers who can no longer multiply two numbers together can, nevertheless, draw upon an extensive menu of possible emotional symbols to communicate. The former thinking machines are now emotional beings. In the feeling economy, the nature of jobs will change. Let us consider the job of financial analyst, for example. What seems like a very thinking-intensive analytical job is, in fact, becoming more feeling-oriented. As one financial analyst told us, he leaves the technical stuff to AI now and focuses instead on client relationships, hand-holding, and reassurance. This shift toward feeling is happening across the economy. Consider, for example, the job of customer service representative. In the old days, the customer service rep would actually answer the telephone. Today, on the other hand, the routine questions are typically handled by an AI chatbot. The customer service rep only deals with non-routine issues. Fewer customer service reps are needed, but those remaining have been upgraded to focus on tasks that involve judgment, creativity, intuition, emotion, empathy, and people skills. The things AI currently has more trouble doing. One likely outcome of the feeling economy is that women will become more important in the economy. This is due to women, on average, having better empathy and people skills. This is not to say that men can't also have good people skills, just as there are women who are good factory workers. On average, though, we can expect women to have an advantage. This can result in societal displacement. For example, when thinking AI ended the physical economy, many men, who had a physical advantage on average in size and strength, were displaced, leaving many unemployed men in factory towns, coal country, and farm country. Thus, Donald Trump's pick for the Fed stated that the biggest problem in the economy was the decline in male earnings. Just as men were displaced when the physical economy gave way to the thinking economy, women may have the edge over men in the feeling economy. As thinking AI assumes more of the thinking tasks, humans will become less adept at thinking and focus more on feeling. We are already seeing evidence of these shifts in many arenas, including politics. Donald Trump, for example, was the least thinking-oriented presidential candidate in many years. Hillary Clinton came across as much more intelligent and better informed. From a thinking intelligence standpoint, Hillary was the winner, hands down. She lost, however, primarily because she did not connect to people emotionally the way Trump, or even her husband, former President Bill Clinton, did. Trump had no clear solutions, but he highlighted people's disillusionment and alienation. Similar populist candidates are springing up around the world, seen in phenomena such as Brexit in the United Kingdom, the Five-Star Movement in Italy, and the election of a comedian as president of Ukraine. As the work world changes, education must also change to keep up. It is implicitly assumed at every level of education that education is about training people to think. In the feeling economy, this may not be the right thing. If career success is going to hinge mostly on emotion, empathy, and people skills, then education needs to gravitate toward those subjects. Instead of Data Science 101, maybe the courses of the future will be Introduction to Empathy, Emotional Intelligence, and Collaborating with AI. Sure, there will need to be a few world-class intellectuals who can be the technologists who interact with the AI algorithms, but most people will find better success by gravitating toward the softer side. Admission of students to graduate business programs, for example, might increasingly emphasize group experience and people skills, and de-emphasize markers of analytical intelligence, such as the math GRE or GMAT.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.